Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we are attempting to leave the area. Actually, I think we're just about wrapped up with our investigation.
Let's talk to our friend here.
Makoto, I admit you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. Alright.
Did we find everything in there? Okay.
I'm pretty sure it would have yelled at us.
One more place we were supposed to go. Is it back to the crime scene?
Yes. Good memory. Because I had forgotten. And that would have been a really embarrassing start to the week.
Well, but I remember that there should be an exclamation point.
Yeah. Okay. Good call.
Alright, so back in the rec room. Nobody should go in the rec room. Bad things happen here.
Hey. Yes.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going?
I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see. So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying.
Someone's lying?
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of the magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You'd be well to look them over one more time.
Alright. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new. Something new.
Well, they're chess pieces.
Yeah.
So what was the one that fell on the floor?
Hey.
Oh. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you'll be sure to find it.
You got it. It's chess pieces. The knight is missing. Correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome.
And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer.
I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with.
Only to a degree. Alright.
hey.
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that are bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right?
An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the small pieces too.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
Doesn't matter.
I've already done the thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya was not here, so...
Then.
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab, and while I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. It's funny that even she thinks he's obnoxious.
Yeah. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? It's better just to do it. I took the broom and the dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up...
Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work.
So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words.
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights.
Compare the weights of what?
The pieces of glass you collect and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact.
Why do you want to do that?
That's the point of an experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles.
I was gonna say, you have to do that first or it doesn't make sense. It's balanced,
In other words.
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same.
which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see?
Ours should be actually technically probably be a little bit lighter,
Yep.
but I'm assuming they're like that should be about the same. While a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try.
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? So there's more glass there.
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
What?
In other words.
the result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, and I believe you'll arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So what do you think? It's all on you. I wonder if it's the bottle from the chem lab. Because someone took poison. Okay.
Because what? So. All right, we already. Oh. Oh, please tell me it's not going to do the whole experiment. Oh my god, it is.
Well, at least it did it quicker.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to look at the magazines next.
Indeed.
I was trying to figure out if it had something to do with the piece that was missing. Alright, magazine rack. Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. Clue. Huh? This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think?
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it.
What?
This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it.
Kyoko, is this...
So,
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
a dying message?
however,
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Then she's the killer, right?
But, well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
It's settled. She's a killer for sure. That's not suspicious.
I was gonna say, the fact that she's jumping on every conclusion.
Yeah. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer.
I can see why you would think that, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me much more suspicious. Because who would have put it back that way?
Then the body, I think they said.
According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out.
Well, yeah, I know, but
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? There's no getting around it.
unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal.
Then, how can you...
So,
I managed it because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
What?
Sorry, never mind.
hey.
More importantly, look here.
Her shoes?
Correct.
You see the yellow powder on her instep?
Yeah, it really stands out.
See.
That powder is clue number 1. Is that the stuff that was walked in on the chem lab floor? Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem.
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
2 blows?
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. She didn't put up a fight.
Right. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Oh, that's everything. Alright.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
What?
Ouch.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Seriously.
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen.
Whoa.
Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What the?
Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons!
Oh god.
Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. Nyeh.
I agree with
This is just plain creepy.
I agree.
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put it in a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Indeed.
For example, you have 100 friends. He's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there.
Oh my. He had way too much free time. What the hell was that?
I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone.
Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? Whatever.
Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer. The one that murdered Sakura.
I
She
have
was stronger than anyone I know.
a thought. Can you commit suicide?
But then I imagine there wouldn't be a class trial.
Maybe that was the point, though. To make.
Huh.
I wonder if she tried to kill herself and then try to make. I don't know.
And yet someone killed her. I'm still thinking that maybe she let Aoi kill her to get out of there.
I just don't know how she would do it, though, because they were supposed to be such close friends.
I agree.
So, anyway.
Hiro was definitely suspicious as well. And that person is here? That person is one of us?
There you go.
Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent.
Now there was 6.
The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower. So what happens if it's a tie vote? And suddenly, as always...
Oh, yeah, because there's 6.
Right. The ride was over. The door opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith.
A deadly class trial. Sorry, I was doing this in my head.
A deadly class trial. Sure. Gonna have to start overwriting saves.
I know.
All right, let's set skills because we got it. We got more. Is there anything that we don't actually have equipped? Vocabulary. Increases bullet capacity. Effective. I don't understand how that one would work. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. No. Nah, that seems like a good one. Increases the time limit for each phase and increases the focus gauge by 2. I feel like I don't really understand what that one, how that one would work.
Okay, we've been playing this how long I never even noticed the weird little ticker at the bottom that went by.
Oh my god. Alright.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed it either. Alright, let's... I think because we were always like setting our skills and getting going.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Whoa, deja vu.
No.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I kind of agree with
Had
him.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone. No way.
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of these 3 is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that. Alright, let's do this.
Alright, make her argument. Howie's account. Okay.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Idiotic.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low.
I think it's Heroes.
Yet.
Remember, you can also grab them and shoot it.
Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those 3 specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
Yeah.
Actually, can we... What was Aoi's account? Sakura had written notes to Toko, Byakuya, and...
Asking them to meet them in the rec room. So that's her evidence of why.
She had slid these notes under... Oh, okay. So I think it is,
Heroes.
yeah, Hero statement.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason did
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make
Next
any
one.
sense.
Some relearning the buttons.
Yeah, that's right.
That's low.
Wrong button.
Wrong button.
It was one of you killed.
And what reason did
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't
Okay.
make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
No, that's wrong.
I do like how they all sound like chipmunks when you go really
Yeah.
fast.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those 3 killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all 3 of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? I don't think that holds up.
I don't either.
Pocket trash.
It's the candy.
Yep.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all 3 of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
It's almost never...
When we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
She's
In that
passionate about
case,
this.
Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
Nope. But what Hiro said can't be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. Hiro got the candy from Hina.
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was,
Alright, I'm waiting to see what's going on
that's
here.
right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You
I
are
agree.
acting incredibly suspicious.
You are hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
How did he know about that?
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, ugh. I'm leaning towards Hiro, but it's almost never the first person that you suspect.
Well, we thought it was Aoi though.
We did. Well, but that was like out of the park. Outside chance, maybe.
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How would he?
right?
How would he have known that?
He couldn't know that because he wasn't
wasn't in
allowed.
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message, it was on the magazine shelf, right?
Yes.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
I feel like there's too much. I mean, because there's the poison and all that stuff. Like, I feel like there's more to this.
That's true. Then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us.
Alright. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When
You might
Ogre's
have to-
body was discovered.
I think that's gonna be it.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yep.
So he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Wait, that's not it?
I wonder if you have to grab something. Grab a
There
word.
must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when it was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it
Oh,
out,
or was that
I
it?
saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, read this again, because he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at the time, where was the magazine?
So it's not the magazine on the shelf.
No.
All right.
Exactly when Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you, it was only after
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay.
I can tell you exactly where I found the dying message. When Ogre's
Right here.
body was discovered.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
God, that is so sketchy. Without a doubt. I don't know that that's true, and we'll just have to find out.
He's a little much. I don't, we're missing something, but Hiro knows something.
Hiro, I think Hiro knows something, but I think Hiro was in the wrong place at the wrong time, is what I think happened. Or it could be guilty, and it could just be that obvious. I mean, that could be.
Okay.
But we'll find out in the next episode. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.